Okay, last time we talked about polygons and perimeters. So to review, what is this shape right here?
Trapezoid.
Okay, and what is this one right here?
Circle.
And this one?
Parallelogram.
And this one?
Triangle.
Okay, so we also learned about the perimeter. And the perimeter was by adding all the sides. So what is the perimeter of this parallelogram?
Okay, that would be 3 plus 2 plus 2 plus 3, which is 10.
Yes. Okay, so today we're going to do a little something different. We're going to be doing the area. And to find the area, we are going to, it's going to depend on the different polygons. So that was all review. Let's start with the lesson today. And please let me know if you're lost or anything. I'll be willing to help you.
Okay.
All right, this is the parallelogram, okay? We're going to find the area by finding the height and the base. And in this, we're going to do the base times the height, which will give us the square units in this area. Okay, so we can also find it not only by doing base times height, but we can do it by counting the actual units within the square. So for this one, how many would that be?
Okay, the height is 3 and the base is 4.
Yes, and we can also do it by actually counting these, like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Okay, and you said it was 4 times 3, which is also 12.
Okay.
So yes, that is how we find the area of a parallelogram.
All right.
So we use this formula right here, which is base times height for a parallelogram. Now, let's move on to triangles. For a triangle, we do the area as half base times height. And the reason we do this is we see here's the base, or here's the height, here's the base. Now in a parallelogram, we have two triangles together.
Okay.
So we would do half of that to get a triangle. Half of the parallelogram is a triangle.
Okay.
So that's where the half comes from. And if a parallelogram is base times height, then it's going to be half base times height.
All right.
All right, so in this one, we see the height is 8 and the base is 3. So what is the area of the parallelogram?
Okay.
The triangle.
You take the 8 times 3, that would equal 24, and then you multiply that by half, so your answer would be 12.
Exactly. Okay. So does everyone see how we got the triangle and the parallelogram areas?
Yes.
Okay. Now we're going to move to trapezoids, which are down here. Now the area of a trapezoid is a little more tricky just because it looks a little funky. But we're going to be doing the same thing as before. We're going to be doing the base times the height. But here they have two bases, as we see here. So we're going to do base 1 plus base 2, which is kind of like an average for a base. Like these, we only use one base. So it's an average of the bases when we half it, and then we'll also get the height, like normal. So we're going to do half times height, and then base 1 plus base 2 times that. So for example, on this one, we're going to do, the base 1 is 6, the base 2 is 4, and the height is going to be 10. And the reason why I split this up is another way, just like how I did this. Half of the parallelogram is a triangle. For this one, half is a triangle and half is a triangle, so it'll work like that. All right, so to find the area of this, it would be 6, 4, and 10. So how would you do that?
Okay, you're going to add up base 1 and base 2,
Mhm.
which would be 6 plus 4, that equals 10.
Mhm.
Okay? And then you're going to multiply that times the height, which is 10. So that would make it 100. And then you multiply that times half, which would make it 50.
Exactly. Okay, so that's how we do the trapezoid. And we're going to use that formula for the trapezoid, which is going to be the half height times base 1 plus base 2. Alright, so good job. Now we have a circle, which is different because we don't have a base, we don't have a height. This time we just have to deal with radiuses. Now we learned before the perimeter of a circle would be, it was called the circumference, and we learned that last time. Well, this time we're doing area, which is pi r squared. So for this one, we have a radius of 2.
Okay.
So what would the area be?
Okay. Then you would take 5 times itself, 5 equals 25
And we can't forget the pi.
pi.
So it's 25 pi.
Yes.
All right, so then if we had a circle and they just give us a diameter of 10, it would be the same answer because we remember that a diameter and then half of it is a radius. So if the whole diameter was 10, then the radius would be 5, just like this one.
Okay.
So that's how we do the area of a circle. Does everyone understand how to do this?
Yes.
Okay. Now we're going to do the activity. We're going to do the activity to reinforce this whole lesson on areas. And so we're going to go to the computer lab and go find out how to do these ourselves.
All right.